thanks for tuning in. So I got off work at 3 this morning, drove home, got in bed, set my alarm for 5. So I've got less than 2 hours of sleep. I'm kind of dragging, but I haven't been able to fish much this week. Thunderstorms, having to work late, doctor's appointment. I was determined to get out here today. So I'm starting with top water, Pro E-Pop. I'll kind of use that as an indicator of what I need to do the rest of the day. Haven't had a bite yet. I started fishing when it was still a little dark. If you've noticed over the last few episodes, I've been chasing largemouths a lot. This time of year, it's August, September, generally the slowest time of the year, for me anyway, up here on this part of the lake. But the largemouths are predictable, plentiful, and you can catch some nice fish. So that's why I've been chasing them. And just historically, this time of year, I do pretty well with the largemouths. So I've only had one topwater bite so far this morning, out here more on the main lake. I'm heading back in the creek. Chances are I'm gonna have to target largemouths again, which is okay with me. Not my favorite way to fish, but I've been catching some good fish doing that. It's a good sign. I am fishing the jig today, hoping to... Hey now. Oh! See, now if I were throwing my worm, I'd have caught that fish. They just... Lately, they're not... Just haven't been on the jig. Now, soon they will be biting the jig better. I switch to the worm and I catch one. And it's not a bad largemouth. I mean, that's a 1.5 pounder anyway. I'm not stupid. Let's see if I can repurpose one of my used worms here. I would have caught that fish if I'd thrown my worm. Got him that time. It's a big old spot. Isn't that something? Right there in largemouth water. On the black and blue jig. Nice 2.5 pounder. Nice fish. Right there in largemouth water. These fish are just like us. When it's hot, they want shade. I caught that fish in inches of water. largie this time. Not a giant, but it's a, you know, pound and a half maybe. Maybe not, maybe just a pounder, but. Oh, he took both of my claws. All right, kind of glad that the old jig is starting to produce. You'll notice you don't see any boats anywhere close to me. Just the way I like it. Well, come here, little fella. I'm gonna hold this one close to the camera so he looks big. He's just a little guy. It's another spot, interestingly. Hey, come on. A nice, you know, pound and a quarter maybe. Yeah, he took. There was one there, but it must have been a small one. Oh boy, it's not a. Oh boy, it's not a small one. This is right there. That's why you target the largemouths. That's a big one there. Get my scale real quick. It's 4 pounds, 14 ounces. It's a nice largemouth. Nice fish. Look at his tail, all bloody. All right. I missed missed that fish the first time through. That was a nice one. That's, I'm telling you, Lake Lanier, if you're not local to the Lake Lanier area, it's known as a spotted bass lake, but we got all kinds of largemouths. And if you just target them, you'll catch a few. And it's not like I'm just wearing them out, but you know, I'm the only guy up in here fishing. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and I'm catching some good fish, you know, some decent ones. That was a good largemouth. So fish like that are why I target largemouths this time of the year. I figured I was about due for a good one. I mean, it wasn't a monster, but you know, 4 1/4 is respectable. I mean, I am in largemouth water too. My boat's only in 3 feet of water. And it's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to stick around too much longer. It's just getting too hot. But for 2.5 hours fishing, it's not too bad. So when fishing a jig like this, I'm using a 7-foot medium heavy fast St. Croix rod. I like them, you know, fairly stiff. You're gonna have to have some power, so when you set the hook, you know, you got the weed guard you gotta get past, and so you need to cross their eyes. Kind of acting like it wants to rain. Oh boy, it's another good one. Holy smokes. Oh, I lost him. Boy, that was another 5-pounder. Ah. I need a net man. That was another 5-pounder. Darn it. Yeah, that hurts. Oh. That was a good one. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. That was a nice fish. I'm glad I got to look at him. Got to see him anyway. Oh, that would have been a good one to have on film. Jeez, I think it was bigger than that last spot. Or that last largemouth, I mean. Oh well. Okay, so I'm coming in here behind this dock. I see a little stick sticking up. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's a good place to catch one. Turn on my other camera just in case. Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Oh, he came off. I didn't get a good hook set because of the wire. Darn it. I think that was a good fish. Darn it, that's my fault. I should have had him. All right, thanks for watching. I want to say thanks to all my subscribers. I've just surpassed 3,400. I'm on my way to 5,000. That's the next goal. I want to keep growing it. But anyway, this time of year, to me, it just makes sense to go chase the largemouth. They're plentiful. They're easy to catch. Although, you know, it's not like I killed them today, but I caught one good one. You know, I didn't really catch anything but one dink. You know, everything was a decent fish. I lost a good one. You know, I don't want to say how big because you don't know until you get them in the boat, but it was a nice one. Black and blue jig, just, you know, pretty much works all year long. From here on out, the jig will start to catch more and more fish, so I'm happy about that. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.